Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. KAXX, they ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. KAXX, they ain't no longer about. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die.
Hello everybody, first things first, thumbs up because you are amazing. I am Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle, and yes, we are back here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I have said many times why I am doing that. You can check out some of my other videos on my channel as to why I've been flying and playing so much Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today we're doing something a little bit different here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to get some altitude on us. And we're just going to have a nice flight here. Right now we are sitting at Drake Field by Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is up in the upper left corner of Arkansas, or as I like to call it, Arkansas, since I did an internship with Cessna Aircraft Company in Wichita, Kansas. But it's up there in the northwest corner of Arkansas, right up there by, you know, with what, Missouri and Oklahoma and all that kind of stuff up there. And we are taking this here on a private flight over to Angel Fire, New Mexico, which is up in a beautiful little valley. It's a little kind of a neat area with skiing and all that, but we're doing that here in the summer. And so yeah, the reason being is we're recreating a flight. Again, you know, if you've been following at all here recently with my YouTube channel, that I have really enjoyed recreating in real life YouTube pilots and their flights, because we can recreate them in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and of course that is amazing. And so we're recreating one here tonight, which is Mr. Aviation 101. Again, you can go down in the description and get a link to Aviation 101's channel and also a direct link to the flight that we are recreating here. But of course, we're going to be doing the whole flight. They edit up and make it all quick and short. But since we are live streaming here, we're going to take this beautiful King Air up to 28,000 feet. Angels 2-8. That's what we filed for an instrument flight here from Drake Field, just south of Fayetteville, Arkansas, to Angel Fire, New Mexico, about 500 miles. And we've been doing, a lot of lower level stuff and recreating and a lot of general aviation. And so now we've got still general aviation here, but a real sled, a nice vehicle that we're going to be taking here. So let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit here. Now I am not I'm not well versed in this aircraft, so as you can see, it's got a lot of bells and whistles. It's got multiple turboprop engines over here that spin really fast, so we might need the checklist on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the checklist. Let's go ahead and do that. So checklist coming up here, and let's go ahead and get this puppy started. So parking brake, I think that's the parking brake. It is pulled and set. So we can go ahead and go through these. Let's tick this item. That is set. Power levels are at idle. That is check. Prop RPMs to max. That is not check. Whoa, that's a zoom in feature there. Whoa, that's a zoom in feature there. There we go. Prop levers are check. Condition levers, fuel cutoff. Can I pull these back? Yes. There we go. Fuel is cut off. Check. Battery switch. Let's see if we can find the batteries. Let's throw a little gaming into this and see if we can figure out where the battery's at. Where would you be? I would probably be where it says battery. There we go. Everything is coming on. So I'm going to say that is check. We got engine instruments right here. We got the multifunctional display. I'm sure we'll get that on here in just a bit. So, all right, starting engine. Right ignition and starter. So that's probably ignition and engine start. I see it right there. Whoa. Sorry about that. Whoa, sorry about that.
Pause system
Ooh, pause system check. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, so we're gonna go. So let's go and kind of go through this here and see if we can get in the best position for this. So we're gonna do right engine first. So there is the right prop. I can see. So down there is the starter. Low idle when something. All right, NG is at 12%. Must be set to on. Low idle to 12. Watch the oil check once it comes up. Once ignition is off, once you're at 50% of N1, then you turn off the ignition, go to high idle, and then right generator comes on. Do we know where the generators are? Right there. Yep, right there. Okay. So I'm trying to give you the best view possible here. Can I move this up? Oh, functionality. Oh. Okay, I think I can see the right prop. I can see all the instruments and everything that I need to do. All right, I think we're ready. So I am not gonna check this stuff off as we do it. All right, so here we go. We're looking for right here, low idle when you're at 12%. Let me zoom in here. Dang it. Fuel gas, N1 right there. Okay, I see it now. I see it. All right, so let's come back here. Let's get our view set up again where we can see everything. All right, I think I can see everything here. as we normally do. Can I get a clear prop? It is on. I see it spinning. I see it spinning. 12%. I hear it going. ITT in one. I'm watching. Oil pressure. I see it coming up too. We're gonna go to high idle. When we get to 50. Can we see that? I don't know if I can see. I think we're at like 47. I can't see the instruments here. Oh, we're at 62. Whoa, no. Oh, did I lose my engine? Nope, okay, we caught it. Off. And generator on. Yeah. I kind of messed up there for a little bit and turned the fuel off, but we won't say anything about that. Everybody is probably real happy enjoying their drinks. Can we close the door so they can't see all my mistakes? No. Sorry about that, boss. Okay. All right, next. Repeat for the left side. Okay, so here we go. So, okay, ooh, this is going to be, all right, we won't be able to really, yeah, maybe I can come over here like this. Down here like so. Trying to get it so we can actually see everything. I like the animations, you know. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. T, we're going to come over here now to this fuel lever. It's spooling up. 12. IT, NT. Oil pressure's coming up. And starter's coming off. High idle. And now left generator on. Yes, sir. Guess we can also go ahead and turn on the nav lights. Turn on the beacon. Oh, yes. Okay, what we got? After starting checklist. Avionics master. Oh man, what we gotta find? Avionics master right there. Avionics master comes on. Down here in the anti-ice, we'll turn on the pitot heat. The pitot heat. I don't see anything on the dummy panel. I think we've got a good start here, November 151 Romeo. Lights are on. I've already turned those on. Lights are on. Everything is looking good, and yeah, I think we're golden. I think we got good starts. Look at this thing, man. That thing is like a rocket ship. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. All right, checklist stored. Okay. It's a little more evolved than what we're doing here, so okay. Let's go ahead, let's listen to the radio. Windy. Windy.
Wind 269er at 19er. Visibility 9er.
Got some big clouds to see. Big clouds. Yeah, we're gonna get above those. We're gonna go 28,000. We're going to 28,000 feet. Angels 28.
Visual runway 34 in use. Landing and departing runway 16. VFR aircraft say direction
Runway
of
34.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact.
We got Quebec. All right, let's turn to ground. Let's get our IFR clearance from Clarence.
Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo Romeo IFR to Kilo Alpha X-ray.
That is Angel
ready to
Fire,
copy.
Kilo Alpha X-ray X-ray.
Beechcraft November
Oh, here we go.
151 Romeo Romeo is cleared to Kilo Alpha X-ray X-ray Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.1 squawk tree 445.
All right, so climb to 9,000, squawk 126.1, squawk 3445, 200 on the speed bug, 9,000. Let's answer them back.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo cleared to Kilo Alpha X-ray X-ray Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 16 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 126.1 squawk tree 445.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo readback correct.
Yeah.
Contact ground on 121.8. Good day.
All right.
Drake ground Beechcraft November 151
Yes.
Romeo Romeo with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo taxi to and hold short of runway 16 via taxiway Alpha cross runway tree full Bravo Alpha cross runway tree for Charlie. Contact tower on 128.
Don't know what that's all about.
Taxiing hold short runway 16.
Okay, we don't really need to do that. We can just take a right turn here.
Alpha cross runway tree for
Parking
Charlie
brake is
Beechcraft
off.
1 Romeo Romeo.
Brake check. Sometimes it just gives us weird taxi instructions. So, like, one is to taxi onto the runway, back, basically back taxi. We can just come over here and taxi. Look at this, huh? This is going to be fun because everything's going to happen a lot faster than what's happened in the past here. That's cool. So we can feather the engines. Yeah, they got us doing some funky taxiing, but I guess we'll just follow the taxi rhythm here. All right, said I could clear. Says I'm clear. I don't see anybody. Make sure we don't have like a Tenerife or something like that here. Nope, nope, look good. Might say, what's Tenerife? Uncle Mike, well, you can look it up. Tenerife. Out in the Canary Islands. Just look that up. Tenerife. Canary Islands. Air disaster. What? What is going on here? Look at this. It's having me do it. It's not even having me go to the end. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, like we just got a direct crosswind, so it's like confused the game or something. There we go. Okay, parking brake is set. Parking brake is set. We have the warning. That's why we have the warning here, because I've set the parking brake. You might be saying, why do you get a warning for setting the parking brake? Well, the reason being is because a lot of jets and maybe turboprops, maybe this is one, or they just programmed it in. If you get full power, you can actually, with the parking brake set, you can actually just go ahead and take off with the parking brake set, and you never actually get to, you know, a good rotation speed and stuff like that. So yeah. Shalom, y'all. Very cool. Yep, you got it. You got it there. Okay, I got it. I want to try to figure this out because I like puzzle games and stuff. So Matiyahu. Mariyahu. I'm getting better, I think. Mariyahu. Yeah, okay, I think that sounds pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and just check everything before we go here. 2992 on the old dials, looking good. Cross check. I like it. Let's go ahead and we are taking off runway 16. Let's go ahead and get rid of pointer mode. Let's go ahead and dial 16 here onto the old heading bug. I've already got 9,000. It's notch flaps coming in. Look at our ride here. November 151 Romeo Romeo. That's the actual call sign of the plane that's in the video that I'm recreating here from Aviation 101. You can go check that out. So there we are, 151 Romeo Romeo. Oh, that's a good looking bird right there. God, that's a good looking bird. Whew. All right. Let's also play around here. Let's drone. But let's get a view that we like. That's cool. That's a cool view. That's pretty nice. Okay. That's kind of typical. Oh, that's kind of neat though. Well, what kind of view do we want? I like the tail view. I like the tail. Okay, we got that set. All right, back in the cockpit. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to talk to the people up in the ivory tower and say, we're ready to go. I got 200 on the speed bug, 9,000 climb runway heading 9,000. Okay. Oh, I know some things I think I want. Oh no, I can't. This is not. We need to come in here and we need to reset this to GPS. More options. Let's put the wind vectors on, headwind and crosswind. Back that up. Go ahead and close that. There we go. Let's go ahead and zoom out of this too. There we go. So we're zoomed out so we can see our flight path. All right, I think we're ready to go. Got plenty of fuel. Yeah. Board looks clear. This thing's gonna be, it's gonna be a rocket ship. It's gonna be a fast mover here, people. It's gonna be a fast mover. We're not used to this. All right, let's contact tower. Let's get out of here. Let's get this show on the road.
Drake Tower Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo at runway 16 ready for departure IFR to Kilo Alpha X-ray X-ray.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo.
Matit Yahoo. Yahoo. Matit Yahoo. Matit Yahoo. Okay, I like that. Matit Yahoo. Okay. Oh, I think yep. Parking brakes are off. This thing just goes. As soon as you take the parking brakes off, you almost need like beta to keep it in slow taxi. All right, here we go. Here we go. I mean, I've flown the F-16 in jets, but that's just flying around. This is like, you know, recreating a real takeoff here. Whoa, I missed the center line. Center line, the end of the runway looks real close. Okay, hold the brakes. Take out, yeah, you can't, the brakes let go. Trim. Trim. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Rotate. And positive rate, gear up. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, you can't get in, boy, man. All right. About to 140 knots. Flaps coming up. All right, let's go ahead now and start pitch for our climb. Accelerate. I've got a 200 knot climb.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo contact Memphis Center on 126.1. Good day.
126.1 for Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Memphis Center Beechcraft.
Passing through 2,000, going to 9.
Romeo is at 2,000
what I just said.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo Memphis Center altimeter 29er decimal 2 continue as planned. Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo climb and maintain
10,000. Okay, I'm gonna fly the sticks here for a little bit.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
So I am using the controller here. This is not autopilot yet. I think I'm gonna fly it through the turn here. I want to kind of get a feel for the Beech King Air. I think we're like 380, 350, something like that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna come back on the power just a little bit. I'm gonna come back on the prop just a little bit. Cut down on some of that noise. Keep coming through the turn. 200 knots. Still a wingman check. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's a beautiful ride here. I don't want to spill the drinks in the back, you know, for the boss and his girlfriend. Right. Alright, looking good. 200 knots is what I have on the bug, and I am climbing this. I'm flying this with the sticks. This is all Uncle Mike and his mad skill. Passing, going 4.5, going to 9, going to 10, going to 10. We got to change that. We're going to 10. Alright. I have, master caution. What is the matter? Oh, yaw damper. Okay. Sorry. Yaw damper on. There we go. Sorry about that, boss. Sorry about that. Hopefully your girlfriend's, you know what I'm saying, her thing that didn't go too much there in that turn. But we got it cleared up. We got it cleared up, boss. Don't worry about us up here. I got some friends in chat who are my co-pilots. It's gonna be a safe flight. Don't worry about it, boss. We got it. Okay, 5.4 going to 10. So let's go ahead and change here altitude. We're going to 10. There we go. All right. Climbing up here under heading mode. We're getting on our flight path here. I'll eventually here in just a moment go ahead and click on over to nav mode. I'm just waiting for the dial to center there, that pink there on our GPS. Just go ahead and let that center up. Oh yeah, that's a cool view right there. I like that. That's nice. How we doing on the climb? How's the old engines looking? Only 82% torque. I think they're kind of getting a little all cattywampus here. We need to. This one needs to go forward a little. There we go. Oops, how's that look now? There we go. 82, 82. There we go. Alright, 6.6 going to 9. And that dial looks pretty center to me. Let's go ahead and go on nav mode. So now you can see right up here we're in GPS nav mode, autopilot, yaw dampeners on. We are a flight level change at 200 knots. Climbing up here at about 1,000 feet per minute. So looking good. And then here is our ride. Look at this thing. Man, 151 Romeo Romeo is amazing. And this flies really good in the flight sim too. Even just on the controller there when I, just during takeoff and then the climb out stuff. Look at the clouds. We got some beautiful clouds. It's going to be a beautiful flight. On the way to Angel Fire, New Mexico from Drake Field over here in the northwest corner of Arkansas. So here we are, climbing up. Now we can chat. Now we can just kind of chat and monitor. So we're 7.7 going to 10. And it's standard pressure down here, 2992, so we won't need to change anything once we bust through 18,000 feet. 18,000 feet, that's where we go over to standard pressure anyways, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. Since it was 29.92, that's what ATIS gave us down there. The weather gave us down there on the ground, so we're good. I am just sitting here monitoring. I have not flown this aircraft, but maybe on one of the landing challenges I've flown it, but I haven't really flown it. And so here with Aviation 101, again, you can go see the link to their YouTube channel in the description below, and also a link to the flight that I'm recreating here, where Mr. Aviation 101 got to actually sit in the right seat. And so he sat over there. This was Mr. Aviation 101's view. He was over here like this, and he got to sit right seat with a buddy who had to take the airplane, I guess, to Angel Fire, New Mexico. So, all right, everything is looking good here. I like what we see on the old engines. Everything is looking good. I like it. All right, so we'll just kind of let the plane come up here to 10,000. I expect once we get almost right up here to 10,000 feet, ATC is going to come on and they're going to be like, November, Beechcraft 151 Romeo, climb and maintain level 210. Why don't give us 280? That's what we filed for. I don't know. I'm just making this up in my mind. But everything is looking good here. The only thing I really don't like about this is I can't go back there.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
16,000 feet. So we'll come over here. I'll go ahead and use the controller. 16,000 feet. 16,000 fleet. 16,000 fleet. We'll turn on half bank. Oh, what happened there? That's weird. I turn on half bank and it goes. And so now let's go. Let's go back 200. Here we go. I'm gonna climb at 200. That's what we had it set there at the original. I'm gonna go ahead and center the heading bug at the way we're pointing now, just in case we need it.
Delta 2800, contact Memphis Center on 119er.
So up to 16,000. 16,000. Oh, we can see here we got going on down here. Anything that we turned down? Oh no, didn't turn on my landing lights. We'll go ahead and turn on. What we got over here? I'll go ahead and turn my strobe on just to. Why? Because we can again. I don't know. I'm just flicking buttons here. We're not falling out of the sky. Jeez. All right, let's see if we can get some performance out of this. I'm going to go ahead and full pitch on the old prop. Let these things spool up here. 90. Whoa. 92. There we go. Get a nice climb going on. Ground speed. No, we got a pretty good. We might have a nice. Nah, looks like we got a headwind. Looks like we got a headwind. True airspeed is 240 and we're tracking like 222 over the ground. Well, that just sucks. Because we just climb out. Look at this neat weather. I mean, right now we've actually been VFR, even though we filed IFR, but look at all these clouds. Woo-wee. All right, climbing on up. Oh, I must have hit the board or something, so let me center it back on our. There we go. And go ahead and zoom way out. There we go. Now we can kind of see where we're at. All right, we're going to 16,000. We're at 12.5, going to 16. But we filed for Angels 28, flight level 280. Try to climb, maybe get up above these clouds and so on. Get some speed going. We could come over here. I wonder if there's a way. Ooh. How do we bring up? This half bank, why did that bring... Alright, I think I got it on now, I guess. I don't know. Alright, if we hit split. Okay, yeah, great, thanks. But how do I... How do I bring up the flight plan and stuff on this one? Is there a button? Inoperative, source, inoperative. Yeah, I don't know how to bring up our flight plan on this one. Audio, well, there's audio. This is just switches those. What's up, Sparky? Yo! I am trying to figure out here how to bring up our flight plan. So we could actually see. I don't know how to do this. Well, we're coming up on 15,000 feet, going for 16, so everything's looking good there. But there's a lot of inoperative buttons here. I had actually what I wanted. Oh wait, right here. What's this? Oh, what's this? Menu? No, okay. See, that's what I need. I need like a menu button. Man, I don't know. Yeah, this is for Xbox, well, Series S and X. Yeah, I'm on the S. Yeah, this is not on Xbox One. You need a little more oomph for that. All right, we're leveling off here at 16,000 feet here, slowly but surely. We'll need to reset the old... Oh, here.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo climb and maintain flight level 240.
Now we're going 240.
Climb and
No
maintain
worries.
flight level 240 Beechcraft 1 Romeo
All right. 240. We're getting on up there. There we go. Oh, will we climb up over these clouds in front of us? I don't think so. I think we're gonna be going right through them. I think I did. Yeah, I think I looked at it. Yeah, it's got, I mean, it's got grass. This thing's got every damn airport. It's got airports actually that have been shut down. So. No, it's because it uses aerial photography. So even if the airport is like shut down, you'll be able to see it. So, all right, here we go. Oh, our first IMC of the night. We're climbing. Looking, I'm just gonna make sure instruments look good. So I like what I see. I like what I see. Here we go. See if we get any rain. I don't even know how to turn on the windshield wipers, man. Are they up here? Here's panel lights. Displays. Oh, what just happened? Well, what just happened? Why is the plane all of a sudden in the bank now? Did we hit some turbulence or something? I think we hit turbulence going in that cloud. We're climbing at 200. Everything looks good still. Okay.
13,200 feet, descending 3,300 feet. 4825 Memphis Center altimeter, 29er decimal niner, 2 continue as planned.
Emergency instrument lights. Interior master. Don't think we're going to need any of that. Master panel lights. No, it's not on here. I don't see any rain, so I think we're okay. Prop test, engine anti-ice. I don't think we have to worry about that. Outside air temperature. Well, I don't know. But I have icing effects on. What's over here? What's all these buttons? Standby pump. This is all fuel transfer. Engine, avionics, engine on comm, voice. That's all the comm stuff. Okay. It's probably over here on the environmental window defog. That's good to know. That's good to know. Display control unit. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, is this? But these don't work. Oxygen. I don't know where the wipers are. Did I miss the wipers? Surface de-ice. Landing gear. Is our landing gear circuit popped? Looks like it's popped, doesn't it? Well, we might have a gear when we come in for the landing. Oh, there it is, right here. Okay, there it is, in case we need the wipers, right there. Okay, okay, I feel better. Oh, we just popped out of the clouds anyways. Looking good. All right, climbing up here to 24,000, flight level 240. Angels 24. I filed for flight level 280, so 28,000 feet. Trying to get up here and get going, but it looks like we've got a 16 knot headwind, so that doesn't help out at all. Climbing here at 200 knots. Going across the country. Well, not really across the country. We're going from northwest corner of Arkansas just into eastern New Mexico. Well, north central, northeast New Mexico. 500 miles basically. So, now right now we're climbing at 200. Ground speed is 257. Yeah. And we're gonna see if we can get that up to what? What do you think we can get that up to? 275? 300? Ho 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 ho! Okay. I feel more comfortable now that I know how the windshield wipers work.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo contact
Oh,
Kansas City Center.
just handing this off.
128.8.
Good day to you too, sir.
128.8 for Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Kansas City Center Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo is passing flight level 205, climbing flight level 240.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo Kansas City Center. Continue as
Yep.
planned.
Going as planned. Coming up on 21,000, going for 24,000. Let's see if they'll give us a. Then they'll go ahead and step us up to 28,000 to our cruise. At which point we can then sit back, break out the cocktails. Maybe need to do a little stretch break. Go refill the cocktails. Everything's looking good. We're 21.5 going to 24. But yeah, this is it's a real nice looking airplane here. There we go. November 151 Romeo Romeo. Very nice. Look at that, huh? Look at this. Right there. I mean, that's like, take a picture. Alright, let's jump in here, make sure we're not. Let's look out here, make sure we're not getting any ice. Huh? There's not like a little creature out on the wing tearing it apart. Like, you know, we're going into the Twilight Zone. 420.69. That is the official Canadian frequency if you need help. 420.69. At least that's what it is up in, you know, the Toronto area. So, yep, another drink for those Captain. That's good. But yeah, this is, I mean, if you are interested, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S or X. I know the PC guys are like, oh my god, it's trash. Oh no, it's amazing. This is console. And this King Air that we're flying, this comes with the edition I bought. I didn't buy the top edition, I bought like the middle of the road. I think this is a basic aircraft you get no matter what. I mean, but look at this. I mean, there's Turley Airport. That's probably what, Oklahoma, I would imagine. Oh. There we go. 280. Let's tell them we're going on up.
City Center Air Shuttle 5684 is at flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet. Air Shuttle 5684 Kansas City Center, continue as planned.
Climb and maintain flight level 280.
All right, going 280. Here we go.
Romeo.
We're going to the top. It's not really that high, you know, but for us, it's the highest I've been so far. Live streaming the game or one of our flights. All right, here we go. Flight level change. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this. Oh my God, it's amazing. Look at this. Again, console. This is on a console and a flight simulator. Or what's that kid do? It's a console and a flight simulator. Pretty amazing if you ask me. So, oh yeah, there we are, cruising on up. Flight level 280. Look at that. Look at this cloud over there. Look at that. I mean, that. Come on now. Come on now. And it's got real live weather that you can turn on. We're not live weather right now because, well, I couldn't make it live because it also makes the time, I think, live, and I wanted to fly during the day, not at night, you know. So, but look at that. That's on a console. And I've flown PC flight sim, and it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah, it's getting kind of dark. Maybe it's like, so let's go ahead and turn some lights on, huh? So master lights come on. Panel. All the way bright. What does that look like? Oh yeah, that's, ooh, wow, ooh, man, that's amazing. Pilot overhead flood. Instrument. Cockpit flood. Oh, I see those lights. Oh, that makes it look pretty nice. What else we got here? Cabin lights. Overhead and sub panel lighting. Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah, there. It makes it a little, gives it some ambiance here. Sounds good. Sounds good. We're just climbing up here to 28,000 feet. Passing through flight level 260 here soon. Going to flight level 280. We're going to be like right at the base of these clouds. We're just in them. That's going to be cool. That is going to be cool beans. All right, how are we doing here? We're 272 knots over the ground in this climb. Everything is looking good. Engine is basically, yeah, it's slowly losing performance as we get higher and higher. We're going to be just about 2,000 feet right up at the base of these clouds. Look at this. Oh yeah, you don't get this view here. Let's move our seat forward and up. Let's look out the nose. There we go. Check that out. Talk about scud running. Of course, that's way down low, you know. But I mean, this is. But yeah, again, I am recreating Aviation 101. Mr. Aviation 101's flight that he did with a buddy in a King Air from Drake Field in Arkansas to Angel Fire, New Mexico. It's going to be about a 2-hour flight or so for us. So I thought that was just perfect. Also, it gets us into a higher performance airplane. I've been really enjoying all these GA General Aviation recreations that I've been doing. Really enjoy them. But I thought, hey, let's step it up a notch before we get to like jets. And I know I've done some Microsoft Flight Sim like in the F-16 and stuff like that, but I didn't really fly it or recreate it. It was just a fun flight. So you kind of yanking, banking, not worried about altimeter, not talking ATC and all that kind of stuff. So this is really our first high performance flight plan, all this, recreating a flight. And then you got like Citation Max on YouTube, and we have a citation in Microsoft Flight Simulator so I can recreate some of his flights. But I've got to really learn that because things happen real fast in that. That thing has got some serious performance. And you got to really stay ahead of the airplane, because if you get behind the airplane and something like that, man, it's bad news. It's bad news. So, all right, so we have got a little bit of a break here in the clouds, but we're still climbing up, aren't we? Yeah, we're still climbing up. So let's get up to 28,000 feet here. We're losing performance as we go up, and so I had to tell the autopilot to go ahead and climb us slower. We don't have as much performance, so we can't climb. So now the climb is 180 knot climb, indicated. Otto, he's my little German co-pilot. Otto, that's what I call him. Otto. So. Shinrock South, damn. Thumbs up because you are amazing. Welcome to the live stream. We are, hey, you know what, Sound Gaming? I guess we could actually kind of think like, you know, you've gone gold, man. You've gone gold. And so we're heading out to Angel Fire, New Mexico in our new ride. Check it out, huh? Our new Beechcraft King Air. You're kicking back. Imagine you're kicking back, huh, back there. As I'm flying you out, you're kicking back, drinking the drinks, celebrating with the crew. Yeah, we're coming up on 28,000 feet. You know, you look out and you're like, woo, man, we are way up here. Oh, that's us, Romeo, Romeo. Good day to you too, sir. We're getting handed off. Yeah, it's been a smooth flight. We hit one little patch of turbulence down low on climb out. But other than that, it has been, we're up here at 28,000, we're like 5 miles up, 28,000 feet. So we're just about to start leveling off, and now we're going to kick it. We're going to kick it. Because, all right, we're good. They just handed us off. So right now, so we're coming up here to 28,000 feet. Plane slowly leveling off. We're at 185 indicated, but we're 286 true airspeed. Right now, our ground speed is 272 knots. Oh yeah! See if we can get that to like 300. That way we are cooking. We got to go 500 miles from the corner of Arkansas over to the mountains of New Mexico. But yeah, it has been a smooth flight, and you know, again, I talked about it before, about creating a podcast where I talk about games. But then why? Because this is my podcast. Because with Flight Simulator, you get up here, you get to cruise. I mean, if I was flying an airline or something like that, you get up here, I mean, you have a podcast, right? This is the time when we can talk and all this. All I've got to do is just, I got to listen to when they say, you know, Beechcraft 151, Romeo, Romeo, that's us. So, you know, then I've got to, I am on the controller. I do have a keyboard. Confession. I also have a keyboard, but I've always had a keyboard with my Xboxes because, or since the Xbox One, because that way it was easier to, you know, chat and some game chats and all that kind of stuff. So, but no, I fly with a controller. So I fly with a controller and a keyboard. Okay, let me come over here. We are leveling out. We're level at 28,000 feet. I'm going to do a wingman check. Look at our airplane now. Ooh, man, they're looking good. Look at that. Look at that. King Air 3, what is that, 350?
Beechcraft 1 Romeo traffic is 2
Oh.
o'clock per mile at flight level 320 generic. Report them in sight. American 2858 traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 280 Beechcraft.
There's another airplane out here. Do you see him?
Report them in sight.
I don't see him. Is he in the clouds?
American 2858 have the Beechcraft King Air in sight.
I don't see him. I never saw him. Oh, they're passing like right behind us. Oh, there they are. They're right above us, so you can see them over there. Things happen real fast out here. We're all moving real fast. The closer speed is you know, like 500-600 knots. So, all right. So we are level here. Let's come over here. Let's play around. See if we can come back here. Now, do we want to kind of go for? We want to kind of go for performance. So I'm going to ease it back here. We can make it less noisy. There we go. I just kept the power in, but I changed the pitch and the props so they weren't so noisy. Which is what you can do in real life. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, we are just... Look at this. Hey, there we are. Look at that. Oh, yeah! It's like the clouds have just like parted for us the whole flight, except for just a little bit there. But we got some different views. Got the tail view. Got the co-pilot engine. Mount the GoPro on the nose view. Right wing view. Look up at the tail view. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a cool view because you can actually see the... I wonder if the animation works. Okay, here we go. Let's play around with something. Anti-ice. Alright, prop, fuel vent. Alright. Alright, anti-ice. Anti-ice means heat. Prop.
American 2858 traffic in sight.
Stall warning. Brake de-ice. Alright, let's turn this on.
United 1274 have the traffic.
Well, I don't think we can do it back and forth. But basically what that does is that... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. I think I just spilled your drinks. Alright, well. Alright, we're going to not play around with that anymore. Sorry about that, folks. Don't worry about it. We're not crashing. Oh, I just did it again. So what happens is to look around, you actually have to hold the bumper and then look around because it uses the flight stick. So if you hold it down and you look, it's like this, you're using the flight stick. If you don't hold the bumper down, then you're controlling the airplane. That's what I did there. So We're gonna get back on track here at flight level 280. What's our speed though over the ground now? 285 knots. Oh, handing us off again. Here we go. They just don't want us anymore.
Going to 127.8 Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
Let's see here. We are passing SWD. Let's see where that's at, huh? SWD. What do we think? Okay, that's definitely not what I'm thinking it is. Oh, I see KPEE. I'm just trying to figure out where we're at, that's all. I'm looking at the nav charts over here. Oh, hey, it's not. Yeah, KPEE. Oh, that's SWO. Okay, gotcha. SWO. Stillwater, VOR. I gather that's like Stillwater, Oklahoma? Sure. I think it's Stillwater, Oklahoma. Yep, Stillwater, Oklahoma. So we're basically gonna just go right over the northern border and northern part of Oklahoma, and then we're actually go through the northern, cut across the northern part of Texas panhandle, and then into New Mexico, and then into Angel Fire. Very cool. But now we are up here at flight level Angels 28, flight level 280. Let's come over here and monitor everything looking good. Yep, engines look good. Cut down on that prop noise. True airspeed is 300 knots. Ground speed is 280, almost 287 knots. So we got 24 minutes before we get to our waypoint, which is Rickboo, Romeo Indigo Charlie Bravo uniform. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find out where that is here on the on the high level charts. We're above 18,000 feet. So Rickboo, where is Rickboo? I'm still looking for Rickboo. Oh, there it is. Rickboo. Gotcha. All right, taking us a kind of a little bit north here. Again, I don't know how to bring up the flight plan in this airplane. It's got the digital stuff, but let's see if we can bring it up over here. I know how to bring up another bearing, more options, back, bearing pointers off. See, that's not split full. Yeah, I just don't know how to. Don't know how to bring it up over here where you could actually see our flight plan. If I do that split, if I hit this, can I? Aha! Aha! Flight plan. Active flight plan. I found you. I found you. I found you. I think I found you. There we go. En route. So we're basically going direct Rickboo and then direct to KAXX. Okay, there we go. That's okay. 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 No, 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 no. There we go. Well, let's go ahead and zoom out to like 200 miles. There we go. There's Rickboo. Okay. Just cruising on along here. That is a nice ride, though. Passing over Vance Air Force Base. I guess probably Vance is, since we're still in Newport. We've already gone over Tulsa. That must have been in the clouds or something. Oh yeah, there's Vance Air Force Base on the VFR chart. Gotcha. So we're passing over at Enid, Oklahoma. And now we can just kind of kick back, relax. Uh-oh, what happened? I added a bunch of garbage up here. What is this? Oh, I was typing in there. Okay, gotcha. That's probably wasn't finding the waypoints because it was typing it here in good old OBS. There we go. I'll clean that up. All right. Well, hopefully we don't get handed off here because I'm going to take a little break. I will be back here. I'm going to go get myself some more cocktail. So enjoy the music, and I will be right back here in about just a couple minutes or so. All right. See you in a bit.
Come on.
All right, I'm back here with you. Go ahead. Get into cruise mode myself here. Let me go ahead and make sure they didn't give us a... Oh, they did.
Kansas City Center, Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo, flight level 280.
Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo, Kansas City Center. Continue as planned.
There we go, just continue as planned. We missed a call while I was in the back of the plane making myself a cocktail. There we are. November 151 Romeo. This is a recreation of a flight done by Aviation 101. Again, down in the description you can find a link to Aviation 101's YouTube channel. You can also find a link to this flight in real life that they did from Drake Field in Arkansas over to Angel Fire, New Mexico, which is where we are heading here. Looks like we might have some weather to descend down through. Coming up on Eagle Chief. We are definitely still in Oklahoma. We will cross over into Texas. Let's see, where will we cross over into Texas? Actually, we're not going to cross into Texas now. We're going a little bit north of Texas. We are literally, the border of Texas will be almost right below us when we come up here on our waypoint. We've only got like one waypoint. This Gickum or whatever it was. Hickam, Jickum, Hickam. But I will go ahead and talk about it for those of you who are here. And that is that Sunday here, I will be gone for 2 weeks. Won't have any content being posted on my YouTube channel. This week, as you know, if you've been following any of my videos or live streams here lately, it's mostly been Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, because in real life, Oshkosh Air Adventure 22 is going on in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, the world's largest aviation fly-in and air show. And so I really want to go up there. We're thinking about going up there next year, taking the little Voyager camper and going up there and spending a whole week, and then maybe doing a week doing something else. So I've been recreating flights of people going up to Oshkosh, people flying around, people's just in real life flights like this one here, and so on. But I'll be gone for 2 weeks, and so I will return to live streaming with a Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream on Monday, August 15th. And followed then also by a Wednesday live stream of the new hunting game by THQ Nordic, The Way of the Hunter. You know me, I like hunting games. I was playing Call of the Wild a lot, but then it got too glitchy on the Xbox, and so I just stopped playing it. I still have it, but I just stopped playing it. So, alright, we're going back into IMC here. Let's go in the cockpit just so we can go ahead and monitor some things if we need to, as we pass through the clouds here. Look at that, I got that nice ambiance with the lighting now. You can really see things much better when we pass through clouds. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any icing or anything like that up here. So, looking out at the wing. I do have icing effects on, so we would know if we were getting icing effects here on the aircraft. So we're coming up here on our waypoint, which is, you know, Rickboo. And Rickboo is roughly about halfway. So you can see on the multifunctional display there in the center of the screen, on the center of the dash with our map, with our GPS map, that waypoint that we're coming up onto, that is Rickboo. That is really pretty much the halfway point of our flight. Can't really get any more performance out of the aircraft right now. The problem is we've got a headwind. And that's actually what's hurting us right now. So if we come over here in our primary, the pilot primary, you can see we've got a 15 knot headwind. And it sure would be nice if we had a tailwind. So, but we're still doing 286 knots over the ground. So we're doing well over 300 and, I don't know, 330 miles an hour. So, but we can come up here, we can chat. I can look over at chat, see what's going on. we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. But yeah, I'm looking forward to The Way of the Hunter by THQ Nordics coming out here. I went ahead, pre-ordered that. I like hunting games. I like live streaming hunting games because very much like flight sims here, a lot of stuff happens and you can get up and cruise and you can sit here and you can talk. And we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. So, but I like talking about games. That's what I like talking about. This is I'm Uncle Mike, your favorite gamer's favorite uncle. So, I like talking about games. We got another big game coming out in the end of August with Saints Row. Saints Row looks amazing and a lot of fun. And I've already got some buddies, some new buddies, some old buddies who are going to pick it up too. So, I will probably not live stream that. That'll probably be like my personal kind of game. But I will probably record some of the gameplay so that way I can make some YouTube shorts because I've been kind of enjoying playing around with YouTube shorts. I've been using YouTube shorts for my little game reviews, but then I was like, hey, why don't I use that for doing some like gaming moments? So, all right, we're out of the cloud. Let's go back. Look at that. Look at that. Winoka Municipal down there off the right wing. Yeah, I decided I would go ahead and turn on the points of interest for, you know, for landmarks and for airports. So, but yeah, look at the neat topography of the ground out here in northern Oklahoma. That's where we're at right now. Going from northwestern Arkansas. We just left Drake Field in Arkansas, and we're heading to Angel Fire, which is this really pretty place. I've been to it in real life. Up in a really beautiful valley in kind of north central New Mexico. So, but we're in the King Air 350 here, and you can see that we're clearly in the Xbox Flight Club green livery here. So there was a blue version, and that's really what Mr. Aviation 101, when he actually flew in it, that was kind of the livery of the plane that he flew in when he made his video. Again, you can find that video in the link in the description below. But I went ahead and I went with Flight Sim Xbox Flight Club green livery. So, oh, look at the dunes down there. Yes, that's cool. Bet that's like a state park or something. That's the neat thing about, I mean, if you are into Google Earth at all, and you have a little bit of inkling for airplanes, this is amazing. Just handing off to a new center because of radio contact. Yeah, good day. See you later.
126.9 or 5 for Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Kansas City Center, Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo Romeo, flight level 280.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo, Kansas City Center. Continue to Rickboo as planned.
Continue to Rickboo.
Southwest 179.
Rickboo as planned.
Center on 127.8. Good day.
Henderson Farm. I'm just looking on the VFR chart, kind of figure out where we're at.
127.8 for Southwest 179er.
Yep, there it is, Henderson. Private airfield down there.
Contact Kansas City Center on 127.8. Good
Yep,
day.
Moreland Municipal. It's down there too. I see it on the VFR chart.
127.8 Skywest 3633.
Looking good. We're coming up on Rickboo, that waypoint, which will do a slight turn to the left, and then we'll be direct to Angel Fire. We'll start to see some mountains here in about 30 minutes or so. And then we'll drop down. We'll probably cancel IFR once we descend down to those clouds. We'll cancel IFR, stay visual, and then yeah, land completely visual. We got this. No problem, man. We're experienced, professional flight sim pilots. Neat topography below us, though. Definitely some type of river valley or something like that. All those ridges, folds down below us there. Moorland Municipal. Yep, I see where we're at. Looking good. So yeah, if anybody's out there, you're looking forward to any games being coming out here soon? I mean later in the year, then early next year. There's some amazing ones coming out, right? I mean, I'm a Harry Potter fan. Read all the books. Really enjoy the movies. So I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy. Obviously, Bethesda Starfield next year. Kerbal Space Program DOS looks amazing. So those are some big games. I'm not sure which ones that I will live stream, because I like flight sim because it's a project. I can do a flight. It has basically a beginning, middle, and end, and then you're done with the live stream. And I like playing puzzle platformers because they're shorter games in duration, and so I can then play all of those and then be done with them and feel good about it, that I did a nice blind playthrough and I understand the game and had a great experience, then move on to another game. But some of these big titles that you're basically play it for forever, I don't know if I'll, where there's no beginning or end. And so like I expect it to be with Saints Row, or Saints Row will probably be a game that is, I basically just continue to play, right? It really doesn't have much of an end unless I want to go for like all of the achievements, but I'm not an achievement hunter or something like that. I just want to have a good time with the game. So, but like Kerbal Space Program, that'll take a long time, but you've got also, that's pretty good setup for missions, because you can do missions in Kerbal Space Program. So that's a good game that I would like to live stream. But like Hogwarts Legacy and Starfield, those will probably be my own, I'll say, personal entertainment and enjoyment, games. So
going to 127.8 United 1220.
all right, there's a lake down there in West Woodward. Yep, I see the lake. That is Fort Supply Reservoir. That's what that is. I am looking on the VFR chart there. We are coming up on Rickbow here pretty soon. Once we pass that little lake that's right off the left engine there, and we will make a little turn to the left, be direct into Mexico. Let's jump into the cockpit. Let's just go ahead and make sure everything looks kosher here. Yep, everything looks good. Everything seems to be pretty balanced. You can see we're coming up on Rickbow waypoint. We are 287 knots, flight level 280, 194 knot indicated, 302 true. So yeah, everything is looking good. I like it. Interesting view. Mike's Place. Oh, look. What's that? Look right underneath the engine. It says Mike's Place. What can I say, huh? What can I say? Mike's Place. I don't see Mike's Place on the map. Oh yeah, there it is. Private. Mike's Place. It is up there in the panhandle, just the beginning of the panhandle of Oklahoma. Up by Buffalo, Oklahoma. Buffalo Soldier. Check out some other views. There we go. That's kind of a cool view. I like that view. That's pretty neat for just kind of up here cruising along, seeing the beacon flashing there. Taking a All right. Just cruising along up here. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is a good place for me to basically have like a podcast, you know? Come up here, jump in one of these fine luxury vehicles like this King Air, get in this airplane, get it up here to cruise across the country, do a long distance flight. Then you get up here and you can talk about stuff. And of course I like talking about flight sims, I like talking about gaming. So look at that neat topography here in northern Oklahoma. Off to the left is basically Texas. So we're basically going right along the panhandle border, southern border, panhandle border of Oklahoma and Texas right now. Everything to the right is Oklahoma, everything to the left is Texas right now. Pretty much, roughly. As soon as we get to Rickboo, oh, we're at Rickboo. We're pretty much at Rickboo. We've got 3 miles to get to Rickboo little waypoint. Just GPS waypoint. Doesn't exist. It just exists in the computer. There we go. Here comes that little left turn. As we have now gotten to Rickboo. Rickboo waypoint. There is Laverne Municipal. And there we go. We are now on the way, and now we can be able to watch as some of the topography changes here as we get closer and closer to New Mexico and start to see some of the mountains of New Mexico and stuff. Whoa. Well, we got a little bit before we get out of the panhandle here of Oklahoma. It'll take us a little bit. Once we see Clayton Municipal Air Park and stuff, then we are getting close. Very cool. I'm just looking at the VFR. Oh, we're in IMC. Let me go in the cockpit, make sure we don't lose orientation. Trust those instruments. Everything looks good on the primary. Everything looks good on secondary. Alright, so everything's looking good. It's like to come in here for an IMC, you know, instrument meteorological conditions. I want to make sure I see the instruments, because a lot of people, man, they get themselves and then don't want to do that. That's not good. So, alright, we're coming out now of the clouds. There we go. Come back. There we go. Now you're starting to see. It's pretty flat, but we've got a little bit of, not too long, like I said, we will start to see some mountains and some different topography rather than this flat land of the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. Again, to the right is Oklahoma, to the left is Texas. We are literally skirting right along the border. See that road? No, no, that's not how that works. There's no border. There's no border. Alright, everything is looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like do a Twitter post or something like that and really talk about how, you know, come chill and chat in the cockpit with me, or, you know, with the airplane or something like that. You know, it's a lot of fun. And when we're doing flights like this, we have the time to chat. We have the time to come up here and chat about things, chat about events, chat about other flight sims. I know I've got some viewers that play the iOS Flight Sim Infinite Flight. That looks pretty interesting. I've had it before, because I think there's a free version with a few airplanes. And yeah, I couldn't really get into it that much. And then I left Flight Sims for a while. Then when I saw this was coming to, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim was coming to the Xbox, I was thrilled, even though, you know, it loses a lot. But I'm a gamer, so I like this kind of not hardcore flight sim on the Xbox. I like that it's stealth. You can still fly with the controller. like the F-16 that's payware that I've got, it is absolutely amazing for the Xbox. So there's some planes that are much more difficult to fly with the controller, and there's some that are a lot easier to fly with the controller. So, but again, it still feels like a game to me, and that's what I like about it. And there are kind of even more. There's landing challenges, there's bush flights that you can do, there's training that you can do where there's some scoring, there's aftermarket things you can buy, I think, that have some scoring and stuff in them, so you can really kind of do game. But I like the flying. I've really enjoyed the recreating of in real life YouTube pilots and recreating their flights, telling them that I'm recreating their flights, because maybe in the future there'll be, you know, that community, you kind of get in the community and really meet the people. That would be amazing, because I've done that once with an in real life pilot, Corey Robin of the Flying Cowboys. I had worked, going into IMC again, sorry, let's get back in the cockpit. When I was out in Provo, Utah, I was able to fly with Corey Robin of the Flying Cowboys, and that was amazing. I've got a video on my YouTube channel. It's unlisted right now, but it still works if I post the link. Maybe I should post that link in this description or something like that, since I'm talking about it. Yeah, it would be neat to kind of actually really link some of these and meet some of these real life pilots. That's kind of the reason why I'd like to go next year to, you know, Oshkosh Air Adventure 23 next year, is to meet some of these in real life pilots that I'm recreating their flights here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on the Xbox Series S. Again, this airplane right here, this King Air, this is not payware. This comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So according to the smart box right in front of me, at 285 knots, we've still got 51 minutes before we actually get to Angel Fire. So we've got some time. Oh, we are back out of IMC, so let's, there it is, a King Air 350i. That's cool, look at that. That's a pretty neat view though. If you're making like a little YouTube shorts or something, that would be cool. Looking good. Let's go to, I like that view too. Then we just got like the regular, and we can do a little zoom out here so it feels a little, you know, little more better. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about, you know, why do, you know, create a whole separate live stream when here we are in this beautiful King Air 350i, 5 miles up in the air, flying this beautiful airplane in an amazing flight simulator here on the Xbox, where now we can just come up here and now we can talk about games and gaming. So cool. Look at that. Look at that view with the weather, and then all the farms, stuff down here in the central panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas. Again, way that we're kind of looking right now, we're looking more into Texas. Anything to the left of the airplane is Texas, anything to the right is basically Oklahoma. So looking good. So well, I am going to turn on some music here while we're just up at cruise. I'll be back here in just a little bit again. Going to take a little stretch break, stretch out this bad back I got and all this kind of stuff. So I'll be with you, back with you here in just a bit. All right, I'm back with you here in the cockpit, and let's go ahead and jump in the cockpit. Let's see what we've got here. We've got 38 minutes to get to Angel Fire. At some point we are...
Kansas City Center Air Transport 3528 is at flight level 390, descending 10,000 feet.
At some...
Air Transport 3528 Kansas City Center, continue as
At some
planned.
point we'll go ahead and start our descent here. Angel Fire itself is at 8,000 feet up there in this New Mexico mountain valley. So we need to send down 20,000 feet. So if we do 1,000 feet per minute, that'll take us 20 minutes. So here in about, maybe about 8 minutes or so, we'll actually go ahead and ask for a step down to, I don't know, down to like 18,000 feet or something like that, and just do a slow descent down, pick up some speed, not really make up time. It's been a beautiful flight. Got the props kind of propped back so they don't make so much noise. Burning some fuel. So everything is looking good. We have passed, back over here was a Guyman, right down there, Guyman, Oklahoma. That's actually the birthplace of my mother-in-law. Guyman, Oklahoma, right down there. Never been there, but Aunt Cindy talks about it all the time. Texoma, that's pretty easy to figure out where that's at. Texoma, yes, it's basically right on the border. So, yep, we are coming up here. Like, again, once we start to see Clayton Municipal Air Park, which is probably is coming up here, that is when we will be actually in New Mexico. So we don't have very much further to go, really, because we are putting along here at a good clip. We're doing 287 or so knots, so well over 300 miles an hour, zipping across from Arkansas to Angel Fire, New Mexico, recreating an in real life flight by Mr. Aviation 101 himself. Again, you can go see his channel by clicking on the link in the description below, or you can actually watch the video, the in real life flight that we're recreating here, and there's also a link in the description below to that in real life flight. I have really been enjoying recreating in real life pilots and their flights that they post on YouTube in pretty much the same aircraft that they are flying. Sometimes it's a souped up version and all that kind of stuff, but like, I think we're flying this Beechcraft 350i, and I think they were in a 250 or 200, or I'm not sure what they were in. So, that's us. Going to Albuquerque Center now. Alright, good day to you too, sir.
127.85, Beechcraft 1 Romeo.
Switch it on over.
Albuquerque Center, Beechcraft, November 151
It's us.
Romeo, flight level 280.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo, Albuquerque Center, continue as planned.
So what I plan to do here is, because we got these clouds and all this, we'll descend down IFR. But then once we get underneath the clouds, depending on what it looks like, then we might cancel IFR and go VFR, visual flight rules, and then just visually land the plane rather than using the RNAV approach. Because if we go and we look here at, there is a published approach, which is an RNAV, yeah, radio navigation approach. So we can always program that into the smart box in the cockpit. We got some mountains coming up. Looks like we should probably stay above 10,000 feet. So if we get a step down to like 18,000 feet here real soon, that'll be pretty good. Because what have we got now? We've got 33 minutes to go. So let's go ahead and ask for a step down. So let's go ahead and get a altitude decrease, and let's go ahead and get a decrease of 10,000 feet. See if they'll give that to us.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Request flight level 180.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo, descend and maintain flight level 200. Expect flight level 180.
Alright. So they want us to go down to 20,000 feet, and we can expect 18,000 feet later. So
descend and maintain flight level 200. Expect flight level
there we go.
180. Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
So come over here and go to 20,000 feet on the bug. Now what I'm going to do is come over here, and then we're going to go ahead and set a descent of 1,000 feet a minute, which will have us speed up here. I'm not going to change the power setting. We don't have to, as of right now, we don't have to worry about that. We got plenty of speed. So here we go. We got 1,000 foot descent. Ground speed is ticking up here, closer and closer to 300 knots. We're over 200 knots indicated now. 314 is true. Ground speed now is over 300 knots. Woo! We're screaming into Angel Fire now. We are rocking and rolling. So this will make up some, give us a little bit better time here. 305 knots over the ground is what we got going on now. Get this thing cranking. Get this beast of an airplane beasting like it should. You can even hear the wind noise now. Woohoo! Tearing it up now. We are now almost 310 knots over the ground. 215 indicated, 325 knots true. We are now only less than 30 minutes out from Angel Fire now, with this increase in speed in the descent. Descended down to 20,000 feet, even though we asked for 18, but they said that we can expect 18 here in the future, so we'll just have to listen for the call. We'll go ahead and zero our heading bug on there in case we need to go into heading mode on the autopilots, in case something happens with the nav mode. Now, is there an indication for half bank? I don't see that there's anything that comes on that says half bank. That makes it less chance that the martinis are going to spill in a turn. 311 knots over the ground now. You can start to see the do not exceed speed coming there on the airspeed ribbon. There it is at 245 knots indicated. There it is. We got this plane cranking now. Crank. As we are now in this 1,000 foot descent, going to 20,000 feet. We're only now about 26 minutes out. Still got some big weather, big clouds. Haven't had any rain. They're like developing, but they haven't really started to spit out any thunder or lightning than the thunder. Nor have I seen any rain or anything like that. So no precipitation yet. looking good. 312 knots over the ground. Zipping around. Oh man, this thing's quick. Everything's looking good over there in the engines. If we need to, we can slow down. We're getting close to that indicated 245. Do not exceed speed. We would definitely need to slow down 151 Romeo if we started to hit turbulence, because we're way beyond probably maneuvering speed for this airplane. Got a big old cloud straight ahead of us. Well, on the map there, starting to see some different topography coming up in front of us. I don't see any mountains yet or anything like that, but remember, Angel Fire, where we're landing, is 8,000 feet in elevation, and where we took off was like 1,000 feet in elevation. So we're gonna be landing up here in this mountain valley, so we got to watch out. So if we're in clouds and stuff, we're gonna have to use the radio navigation approach so we don't smash into a mountain. That usually doesn't end well. You smash into a mountain. Alright, 230 knots indicated. We're at 22,500, going to 20, expecting 18. So we're 15 knots over, or under, 15 knots under do not exceed speed indicated. So I might have to back off the power here if we start encroaching up on that. We're about 125 miles are out, about 20 minutes out from Angel Fire, New Mexico. All right, looks like we're holding steady here at 231 knots, so that's good. All right, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, Angel Fire, it has a pretty good length of runway. It's almost 9,000 foot runway, so I'm not really worried about the length of the runway. I just don't have a lot of experience in this, so we're going to have to really be on you know, references and all this kind, and speeds and all this kind of stuff. So I would imagine we approach like 120 knots, something like that. That's what I would think. 100, maybe 120 knots. Could be a good approach speed. All right, well, Angel Fire is on the board now. You can see it coming up there on the multifunctional display on the GPS map there in the center, so you can start to see Angel Fire popping up there. We're coming up to 20,000. We got some big old mountains here. We got ones at, let's see, 8,500 feet, 10,000 feet, 11,000 feet. So we got some mountains. 12,500.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo descend and maintain flight level 180.
There we go, 180.
Descend and maintain flight level 180 Beechcraft 1 Romeo.
All right, 18,000 on the bug. We'll descend down 1,000 feet per minute. Actually, we can descend down here a little less. We'll do 800 feet per minute now that we're just going 2,000 feet here. In this descent to 18,000 feet, I am going to go ahead and over here offline. I can bring it up, but I am going to bring up I would expect them to give us the RNAV 17. So we'll see what they give us here. which is, yeah, crossing that at 12,700. So we don't want to go below 12,700 here. We might not be able to do a visual here going into Angel Fire. They should probably start to tell us what we can expect. I'm going to go ahead and get set up over here. So I'm going to go ahead and split this. We're going to go to procedure, procedures, approach. So that's in the bug, KAXX, RNAV 7, whatever transition they give us. I would imagine it would be GECTI, because that's where we're coming from. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that on the board. Get set up for that. It's gonna get interesting here. Alright, I'm gonna come back on the power. I'm gonna slow us down here a little bit. Because like I said, things are going to start happening pretty fast, and I want to be ahead of the airplane here. I want to be ahead of the airplane because this is fast. Things are, I mean, we're used to flying around at like 100 knots, 120 knots. So we're flying around at 220 knots here. So we need to just kind of slow it down, get ready for the level off here, 18,000 feet. Just kind of slow it down. We can go ahead and review our procedure here. I would imagine they would give us GECTI as the transition, and then we've got some waypoints and all that. Yeah, I see. That's what I'm looking at over here. I'm actually looking at here. I'll show it to you here. So what I'm looking at, this is the actual approach plate for the RNAV. So that's what I'm looking at, in case you're interested. All right, yeah, we got some big clouds here. Right below us here, or actually not right below us. Once we come up on the Cimarron, the town of Cimarron and stuff, that's kind of a neat. That's nostalgic for me, because that is where Philmont Scout Ranch is, where we went to Boy Scouts. Alright, what happened? Can I split this? Can I split this here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's zoom this. Oh, that zooms that one out separately. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So that is at every 20 miles. We'll go ahead and do that. And this one we can come over here and zoom it out and kind of get a bigger at what, 200? No, we'll do like every 50 miles. There we go. Okay, so we're set up. We're in IMC here. Like I said, things are happening here. This plane's fast. We're level at 18,000 feet. We're doing 200 knots indicated, but we're still doing 245 knots over the ground. We are in IMC. Oh, coming out of the clouds here. Woo, this is dark, people. I'm a little nervous. We gotta trust our instruments. We're all set up for the call. Like I said, we're 90 miles out, so I would imagine probably like 40 miles, 50 miles. They are then going to give us the call at what to expect for our approach. I would think they would give us runway 17. That's what it looked like when I filed the flight plan. So, well, this could get interesting real quick. Another thing I've been thinking about doing, I was on my live streams, especially with these, I need to go and put chapters. That way, if you're interested in the oh, look at that, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you're interested in the takeoff, the landing, the flight, whatever it might be, or passing over maybe landmarks or something like that. So. All right. I'm gonna zoom in over here so I can. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like the Tooth of Time and all kinds of things. Mount Phillips, Baldy's, right? Yeah, that's cool. I really didn't remember that Angel Fire was right next to Philmont Scout Ranch. That's cool. All right, 194 knots. Level at 18,000 feet. We are 85 miles away. There is nothing else for us to really use. I could dial in Cimarron onto, so we could come over here and just have some fun. So if we come over here and we click on this and we say bearings for this will be nav 1. So there we go. So turn that off, and then is it audio? Yep, nav 1 radios. No, I don't want to listen to them. That's not what I want to do. Oh, that's what it is. Go right here. Nav 1 frequency 116.4. 116.4. Go ahead and transfer that. And now cancel. There we go. Oh, we got somebody else coming in here. There he is. He's way up high. There he is. Way above us, up high there. Very cool. So I went ahead and I dialed in the Cimarron VOR, so that is what this blue is right here, because when we get to Cimarron, right down below us, when we get to Cimarron, that's a Philmont Scout Ranch. That's the Boy Scout Scout Ranch that I've been to when I was a Boy Scout, with through the time and Mount Baldy and all that kind of stuff. So that right there, that's fun. That is amazing. Like I said, I didn't remember, but I'm looking over here at the VFR chart and I'm seeing that, so that is really cool. See this? There's the airplane right there. That little dot. You can see his anti-smash lights. He's way up there. Very cool. That is amazing. Don't know whether it's an AI airplane that comes from the ADS-B data or whether it is a real person, because I do not have the nameplates on, which would give us then information we need to know if it's a human player or if it's an AI. So, all right, looking good. 18,000 feet, 75 miles out. And again, we got to be careful because there are 12,000 foot peaks all around, and we are going in and out of IMC. So I'm a little nervous here. So if I don't like anything, I might come back out here to the east where we're at now, or come back to like Cimarron VOR because it's lower land, and come back out here. So that's
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Contact Albuquerque
So-
Center on 132.8.
Yep, gotcha.
Going to 132.8 Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo. Albuquerque Center, Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo Romeo, flight level 180.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo Albuquerque Center altimeter 29.9, to continue as planned.
All right, got it. All right, we are set up to activate the approach over there. That is Angel Fire approach, the RNAV 17 with GECT. I would imagine they're going to give us GECT
Albuquerque Center
as the transition.
is passing flight
We're at 195 indicated.
0,000 feet. Dynasty 5261 Albuquerque Center, continue as planned.
We are, again, that kind of, hard to see, but that blue arrow that's underneath the pink there, that is to Cimarron VOR, so we can use that as a waypoint in case we want to turn around and just kind of come back and figure things out. But I have a visualization of what the approach is and all of that, so yeah. Oh, we just busted out. Okay. Oh, that makes me feel better that we're not in just full-blown IMC. But there's another cloud right in front of us, so we shall see. But now look at this beautiful eastern New Mexico topography. That is amazing. Amazing. One, it's on a console. Two, it's on the Xbox. Three, that you're flying. I mean, it's Google Earth with airplanes. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Yeah, I don't know what these cloud bottoms are. I don't know if we're going to be visual or if we're going to be instrument. But 9,960 feet is decision height. So we can't go down real low at all. Because we're in the mountains. I mean, it's the damn mountains. You'll see them. Or not, because of the clouds. I don't know. If that's the case, I think we'll just, well, we'll fly. We'll fly the approach, see what happens.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Oh my God, they're going to give us 12,000 feet? We're going to crash.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, Beechcraft.
Oh my God, will they give us 13? Can I already go? Can I set? Oh, there we go.
1 Romeo Romeo, you are 59 miles east. Descend and maintain
Feet on.
13,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway.
Okay, there we go.
Approach via Fenton transition. Cleared to Fenton.
Here we go.
Descend and maintain 13,000
Alright.
feet. Expect RNAV runway 17 approach via Fenton transition. Cleared to Fenton Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
All right. 13,000 feet. To 800 feet per minute. We're cleared direct to Finnan. So let's come back over here. Transition was Finnan. Let's go into heading mode on the autopilot. Let's load up and activate the approach.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo, please expedite your descent 13,000 feet. Dynasty 5261, contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day.
All right. I'm not sure why it's not giving us a good.
Going to 128.375, Dynasty 5261.
All right, I am now going to go ahead and go full. All right, so we're direct Finnan, but I am not sure why. Look at the, okay, I'm going to change this to Finnan and this to Cimarron. I'm not sure why it's telling me to go that direction. It's like backwards. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. We're gonna have to. Ooh, I don't like this at all. Ooh. All right, we got time to get to finning though, so we can maybe we can sort this out here. All right, I mean, it tells us we're going to fin in 293. But it doesn't load up correctly on the old. All right, so I'm gonna leave that up so we have like a list. And we're gonna go instruments here for a bit. So out over there, you can see the mountains. Out over there is Philmont Scout Ranch. It's right at the base of the mountains. But we are going to need to... I'm also going to go ahead and zoom this into a 10-mile zoom. And I'm going to zoom this one then into a 20-mile zoom. This we're going to say at the list, so that way we have the list of the directions for the approach, because it just doesn't look like it didn't load up over here on the GPS. I mean, it's telling us to go backwards. So we will fly at heading mode here. Okay. With this, as we descend down, I'm going to go ahead and come back off the power. I want to make sure I have full power, so I'm going to go full RPM on the props. Come back on the power here. We are descending down to 13,000 feet. And that way now we can have all of the headings. All the headings are over here. 279 after this, then 257, and then 167. And the 167 is really the runway heading. So we're in heading mode here. Going to Geckney, and then it's 247. And I've got at Geckney, I got 279.
Air Shuttle 6180 traffic is 4 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 400.
Okay, we'll
report them in sight. Eva 69er flight traffic is 9 o'clock.
see if we can get a. Oh yeah, so here you go. So out over there, just above, out in that flat out there at the base of those mountains, right above the left engine, the left prop, that's Philmont Scout Ranch. That's the Boy Scout Ranch. And then you've got the mountains right here, and we got cloud right over the mountains. Man, it's not good. It's not good at all. This is not good at all. And then yeah, those mountains over there, we got Tooth of Time, Mount Baldy, Mount Phillips, and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. Okay, this does not look good. We've got literally a wall of just clouds right in front of us. We're at 13,000 feet. They're going to step us down probably to 1,000 or 12,700, because that's what's on the approach plate here. All right, so now we're slow at 175, about 170, 175 knots. I like it. Like I said, I'm really flying this by, we're all still on autopilot by heading mode, because for some reason it's just not loading up correctly on the CDI, and I don't know why that is in the approach here. I don't know if there's a glitch or something. Why it's telling us to go that direction. But here we are coming up on Finan, which is our initial approach, which I've got it there. I see it, Finan. So I'm just going by heading mode. Make sure everything is kosher here. 13,000 feet, about 170 knots. I like it. I feel like I'm still in front of the airplane. I'm still ahead of the airplane here. I still know what's supposed to happen, and I can visualize it in my head. So we'll have landing gear. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on lights. Landing gears also like this. I'm gonna come in here and all right, and okay, anti-ice is on. Prop is on auto. Those are all in op. Okay. All right, here we go. We are definitely going into IMC here in the mountains. Oh, I don't like this. But we are coming up here onto Finan. There we go. Oh, it'd be nice if we get out of these clouds, because we don't have much. Remember, the airport is at 8,000 feet, and our decision height is at almost 10,000 feet.
EVA 6905 contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day.
I do not see that we've got any 13,000 foot peaks. Yeah, I got 12,400. Yeah, there's a 13,000 foot peak right here, so. But I don't see that there's.
Air Shuttle 6180 contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day. for Air Shuttle 6180.
All right, can I activate? See, we were past Finan and it did not. Can I? There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go nav mode. All right, yaw dampener is on. There we go. I feel much better now. We're at 13,000 feet. We're in nav mode. Looks like we've picked up. We picked up direct to Gekti, so we've been able to activate that. It's a little scary. Oh, we busted out of the clouds, but I mean, look at the mountains right below us. All right, we're at 170 knots. I like what we've got. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good now on this. So I am going to go ahead and come down here and go map view. Go full. No. Go map. And then full. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. All of a sudden there's ground below us. Look at this.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo contact Denver Center on 128.375.
Denver Center, Denver Center. Yeah, good day, good day.
Going to 128.375 Beechcraft 1 Romeo. Denver Center,
All right, I like it.
Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo, 13,000 feet.
Beechcraft November
All right,
151
Wooden.
Romeo Denver Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to get.
Okay, we get to Wooden, which is whiskey. Uniform Delta Echo November, Woodin. It's on, as you can see it on the map there, Woodin. Alright, I think now that we've got this, let's go also full here. So when we get to Woodin right here, we are 10 miles out. But after we get to Omley, once we make that southern turn at Omley, we might want to start, go ahead and get geared down, get set up early, because... Is this thing on? Yeah, sorry about that, Sensei. What's up? Huh? Ooh, I'm sorry, man. This flight has become, it went from like leisurely to like, oh crap, I'm in the mountains, I'm in clouds, I'm shooting an instrument approach. You can kind of see the ground all out there through the clouds. The clouds are thick and heavy. I'm recreating a in real world flight, but thumbs up, Sensei, because you are amazing. So you're actually seeing a real approach here. Luckily, I was able to really figure this out. Oh yeah, see, imagine yourself. Look, imagine yourself in the back here, drinking or sitting next to me right here. Yeah, it's a sweet airplane. It's a, like I said, I'm recreating a flight, but they had much better weather. I was thinking I was going to have better weather than this. So, but I am recreating a flight that they did. Oh, here we go. Busted out of the clouds again. Oh, can we see the ground? But the ground's coming up to meet us. So, because we are in the high mountains of New Mexico, going to Angel Fire. We left Arkansas and recreate. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, once we get to Omley, things are going to get real interesting, because that's when we're really heading south down to the airport. So this is going to get interesting. Yeah, the plane is a great Beech King Air. It comes with the flight sim. So I think if you download it right off Game Pass, you get this airplane. I just put it in. I picked the livery that is the Xbox Flight Club, but the IN number, November 151 Romeo Romeo, is the same call sign and IN number of the guys who flew it in the real flight that you can get in the link in the description below, and you can go to Aviation 101's YouTube channel, so check that out if you want to see. But yeah, but you came right here at the end. One of the things that I'm going to start doing also, I'm going to start working with chapters more and stuff, or timestamps in these videos, so people, if they just want to go see the landing, if they want to see the approach, they want to see that kind of stuff, then they can. So all right, let's just go ahead and do some pre-checks here. Fuel looks good. Props are off, so let's do a GUMP check. So gas. Oh shit, we're almost out of gas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, so gas, undercarriage. We're gonna keep undercarriage up right now. Mixture is full rich. Props are full RPM. And seats and seat belts, yep, we're working this here. We're in IMC, instrument meteorological conditions. Obviously you can't see nothing out the window. It's not raining though on us, it's just clouds, so they haven't really started dumping rain or snow on us. All right, here we go. Gotta get my big boy pants on. I'm wearing shorts though. Okay. Master caution. Master caution. Oh shit. What's the master caution for? Fuel level. Fuel level. Fuel level. Yep, I got it. Fuel level is low. Oh shit. I thought I had plenty of fuel. Alright. Master caution. Understand. Fuel low. We're gonna get another master caution on the other side. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. This is gonna really suck if we've. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
12,000 feet.
Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8. Good day.
132.8. Beechcraft 1 Romeo Romeo.
Here we go.
Albuquerque Center Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo Romeo is at 12,800 feet, descending 12,000.
All right, we're gonna start slowing down.
Beechcraft November 151 Romeo Romeo Albuquerque Center altimeter
Yep. All right, here we go. We are in the approach. There's a little bit of a mountain out there. Oh no, man. Oh. All right. Uh-oh, fuel weather. Fuel low on the other tank. Fuel low. Fuel low. Is that fuel low? Yep, left and right. Fuel low, left and right. Oh shit. All right, master caution. All right, acknowledge that. All right. Gears coming down. Look at this right here. Yep. All right, approach flaps. All right. Okay. We are in the approach, folks. We are in the approach. Oh, did he acknowledge me? Do I acknowledge something?
Beechcraft
16 miles north. Okay. Good job, good job, good job, good job. That Angel Fire Airport point of it, that I hope that's not right, because that's not the airport. All right, we're at 12,000 feet. We're coming up on Woden. At Woden, we're supposed to be at 11,600 feet. All right, I'm going to 11,000 feet. Approach mode. All right. I think we've captured the glide slope. I'm still monitoring. I'm still focusing here on instruments. No reason to look out. We can't see anything. There's no reason to look out the window. Look. Look. All right, so focus on the instruments. All right, come back on the power. Another notch of flaps. All right, I want about 120 knots. All right, we got about 120 knots. We got a hell of a crosswind from the right too. Oh, come on. Oh, we might bust out of the clouds.
Albuquerque Center Commuter 4244 is at flight level 245, descending 8,600 feet. Commuter 4244 Albuquerque Center, continue as planned.
All right, airport in sight. Oh, yes. Yes, I see the airport. Oh, it's right in front of us. Okay, so now we can go visual. A little bit of power. I'm a little slow. I don't like this. Oh, look at that. We busted out. See, they got the airport back there, but the airport. This is actually the airport right in front of us here. So they might have actually screwed this up. So, but there's the airport right in front of us. That's the actual airport. I mean, this is even the view that I remember seeing in their flight. So, all right, decision height is 9,960. Look at this beautiful valley, though, huh? Look at that. Wow. Yeah, they.
Commuter 4244, you are 60 miles north. Climb and maintain 13,000
All right, so we can go ahead and tune over to traffic here. So we're gonna go ahead and tune to traffic. Let them know that we're on final.
Kilo Alpha X-ray, traffic Beechcraft, November 151 Romeo, is on final runway 17 to land.
Power, power. Oh no. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. I think we're running out. What's running out? We are dead. We are dead in the water. We ran out of fuel. Autopilot's coming off. Autopilot's off. I'm gonna come up, bring up one notch of flaps. We gotta look for a place to land. We're out of fuel. No, 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 stop! No, stop!
500.
I think I had some backup fuel. All right, we got. All right, I'm bringing in a notch of flaps. I see a hill right here, though. I don't like that hill. I don't like the hill. I don't like the hill. I don't like the hill. Oh, I don't like the hill. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Tree! Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't believe I ran out of fuel. How did we run out of fuel? How did we run out of fuel? Shut her down. Fuel valve comes off. I didn't even turn on the landing lights. Nav lights come off. Recognition lights come off. Let's turn everything off. We ought to be evacuating the airplane. I ran out of fuel. I can't, I'm about to cry. I'm literally about to cry. How did I put full, I swear I put full fuel in this. Wow, what a pilot error. What a crash landing. Well, with that, let's go ahead and take out the drone. How come I can't even take out the drone? Am I in drone mode or something? Oh, that's why. There we go. Wow. Look at that. We had the rolling hills. Bounced, hit there, bounced, went between those trees and that building, crossed the road, and then ended up right there in the field. And there's the airport. Look at, wait, you got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. No, I was on bolt the whole time. I mean, thank you for that. Here, let's go here. Wait. It's let's here. I can switch back to here. Let's see. Did I see? Look, I don't know how to operate. I even told you guys this in the very beginning. This plane is not something. Okay, test. Okay, I had a cross feed. Got it. Standby pump. Standby. Aux transfer. Aux transfer override. Stand by. Okay, is there any way that I can? Okay, let's turn the battery back on. And let's see if there's any more fuel in this. I literally ran out of fuel. Stand by. I don't see that I've got any fuel. In the auxiliary tank? Test, okay, test. That's just testing them. Main. Did I somehow switch it to the auxiliary tank?
Okay.
Can I? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, can I start this thing? I mean, we're not going to move this thing, but now we're in NTBSB mode, right? Now we're in the investigation. So let's come over here and power on, throttles. Okay, let's try to start the left here. Okay, let's just try to start the left. All right, NT's starting up. NT's coming up. NT's coming up. All right, it's turning. Let's see if I have any fuel. I don't think this thing's lighting off. Huh? Oh no, go the other way. There you go. I had fuel. I had what? I had fuel. Why didn't I have fuel though? The engine's running now. Here in our investigation. Yeah, I understand. I don't think it's not running. The prop's got no torque. Yeah, I got no torque. So, I mean, it's dead. It's dead in the water. All right, just go ahead, just. See, it's just the starter. If I turn the start, yeah, that's what it was. It was just a start. Oh, that'd be funny if you could like turn the starters on and get a little. All right, so that's where we crashed. But there might have been a little survivability there. I can't believe this though. Look at this. This is where we ended up. And there is Angel Fire. Oh, check the fuel level in the menu. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Check the fuel level. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of gas. Because that's probably not even usable. It says 3%. It's probably not even usable. You're right, man. Oh, I can't. This is. But it was an airplane. I said in the beginning of the live stream, it's an airplane that I really haven't flown. I don't know the systems. I'm unfamiliar with it. So it's just like the bathtub curve, right? You're unfamiliar with something or you get complacent. But down here on the bathtub curve, it's brand new to me. I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention. I even did a GUMP check back there on the beginning of the approach, but I'm just not used to this much fuel being consumed, I guess. But here's Angel Fire. Oh. No, it looks like so they just got the point of interest. So the airport's modeled. There's where we're supposed to be. I can just see the NTSB report now. And now it's going to be on Juan Brown's channel, Blanco Lirio. It's going to be on Dan Grider's YouTube channel, talking about how a flight simmer made a successful forced landing after running out of fuel. Literally, what? 2 miles? A mile from the approach in? I mean, there's our airplane. There's our airplane. I do have crash on, by the way. So just so you know. Just so you know. You ready? I want to do, okay? I'm going to go in the pause menu. I'm going to go to, I'm not sure which one it is. General options, maybe? No. It is assistance options. Yes. Failure and damage, hard mode, crash dam enabled, aircraft stress enabled, engine stress enabled, icing effects on. So there is where I successfully, looking back, taking the drone and investigating here are, so what do we do? So it was out over here is where out over here is where all of a sudden I was like, what's going on? Why am I slow? Stall warning, what? And all of a sudden I was just losing power. What going on? I got the nose down, got out of the stall problem, but then I just was gonna go, I'm gonna go straight ahead. I'm not gonna try no, turn of death. That's the turn of death is the turn of death. And so here we are, something like this, right? And we come down here and I was like, oh man, now we got hills. And then I was down the hill and then what did we do? We flew back up here, up the hill like this. Right around, I think here, right here. And I was like, oh no, we had this divot. I think we impacted right here. Then we went back up in the air because of this damn hill and this damn pond. And then we impacted here. And then I was on the rudders. You should, I wish you had like a camera on my fingers and stuff, because I was like on the rudder, because I knew if we hit right here, and I know I had the gear down, that I was going to go ahead and shoot rudder and try to miss these trees, because if these, it kind of went through. I know we took damage. We took damage in the left wing with these trees. But then we went right through here. You'll be able to watch it back there on the replay, because it's going to be on the internet for like eternity. And then went back here. Hopefully we didn't take out their their Starlink right there. Their Starlink with the right wing tip. I don't think so. I don't think we hit that building at all, because I think if we hit that building, the crash damage. But then we came across here, and then I was hard on the brake. I was telling you, I was hard on the brake. We crossed the road right here, and here's where we ended up. Ran out of fuel. Well, this was supposed to be a recreation of Aviation 101's flight in a Beech King Air from Drake Field in Arkansas to Angel Fire, New Mexico. I had to remember. I'm a little flustered right now. But it wasn't a recreation of his flight, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here about the title and thumbnail. I'll have to think about that tonight and change all that. Because it was a wonderful flight out here, and the King Air is amazing. But it wasn't a recreation of their flight, so also maybe in the future I'm going to have to recreate maybe the approach. But it's just like a Swiss cheese effect. Everything happened. I was not expecting the clouds. I had to shoot an approach. In their video, it was just a visual approach. I'm like, just land visual. And then all the bells and whistles go off, and then I run out of fuel. Oh, that is absolutely crazy. Oh, by the way, Dinner Thief, thumbs up, because you are amazing. Yeah, so boy, I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that one. I'm gonna have to make some chapter and timestamps on this flight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink this. Let's see here. So we come over here, maybe Can we make like a something like that? I'm gonna real quick here take a screenshot of that. That might be my thumbnail, huh? I'm not sure. Or maybe no, let's come over to this side. I think those are, I think I have still have the igniters on or something. Maybe there we go, something like, oh, that's pretty cool. There, let's put on, there we go, look at this. There we go, let's take that screenshot right there. Yeah, there's a good thumbnail. All right. What the hell? Oh, this is crazy, but thank you for joining me here on this flight. Woo. Wow. But hey, subscribe if you haven't. Click that like button if you do. Come join me on a future live stream and chat with me. And game on, because I'm your favorite YouTubers and favorite gamers, favorite uncle. I am Uncle Mike. See you next time, everybody. Oh, what just happened? Oh, what a flight sim is the greatest.